Start Now, Get Perfect Later. It's an amazing book written by Rob Moore, and really truly that book helps you understand that sometimes you just have to get started. But in today's video, I want to break it down a little bit further, and I want to show you, really truly show you how you can achieve all your goals. And without me fuffing around, which I love doing it, I'll just go straight into it and I'll break it down and tell you guys exactly what this is about. So I'll open my phone, I'll show you guys one of my goals that I have right now. So here in my notes I have it written down that my goal is to build muscles and gain 10 kilos in the next 12 months, right? Currently I'm 181 kilo. So if I want to gain 10 kilos, and that's my long-term goal, I have to break it down into various small habits. So long-term goal, let's suppose build muscle and gain 10 kilos, right, the next 12 months. Then we have to break that down into short-term goals. All right, I'll leave a link for everything that I'll be speaking about. So breaking that goal into short-term goals, this is what I have written, and this is what I'm aiming to do. So the goal here is simple, is to aim, the short-term goal for me right now is to aim on getting at least 1 kilo every month. If I can get 1 kilo every month, that will make it possible for me to achieve my goal of 10 kilos within 12 months. So that's one thing. And then within the short-term goals, I also put here that I have to work out consistently, because I'm building muscles. So every week I need to work out at least. So this is like short-term goal. Now me and you, we know that, okay? So we're aiming to gain 1 kilo every month, and we also aiming to work out consistently. And within that, for me to gain 1 kilo every month, I need to make sure I'm consuming enough calories. That's like just, again, short-term goals. Cool. I need to be on a caloric surplus. That's the notes here. Right. Then once you understand the long-term, the short-term, then you break it down into core daily habits. Right. So we need to break it down in these goals I just mentioned, the free one there, into daily habits. And one of the daily habits I have here, guys, is I need to work out at least 3 to 4 times every week. So every day, or at least 4 times a week, I need to work out. So here in my notes, I put it here, make sure to work out 3 to 4 times per week. So daily workout is essential, at least 4 times in a week. Okay, the next goal then I broke it down further. I need to gain weight, of course, so I need to make sure I'm consuming enough calories. So my note, it says here I need to consume 3,000 plus calories per day for me to actually gain weight, right? And also I broke it down further, making it very specific that I need to consume between 160 to 180 grams of protein daily. Again, building muscle. It's not just about working out, it's not just about consuming calories. Actually, for me to build muscle, I need to make sure I'm having enough protein. That's another one that I put here. And of course, then I also added here on the daily habits to make sure I have 4 to 5 meals per day. Again, breaking down my meals just to make sure I am easily digesting the food and I can eat them easily. And I've also added here to be mindful of what I eat, meaning I don't just consume nonsense on a daily basis. I need to be very careful. I'm trying to build muscle, not just build muscle and put on weight, but I can't just consume any nonsense. But when you get that done, then you have to break it down again into nice non-core habits for the goals I just mentioned. The nice to have is the non-core habits. The daily habits I already mentioned. The core habits is to work out daily, if I can, like at least 3-4 times every week, is to consume enough calories, enough protein, and have small 4 to 5 meals per day. Okay, and be mindful of what I consume. Now, the nice non-core habits for this goal that I've put here for me is to watch educational video on fitness and nutrition, again, to learn how to do same things, to maximize my gains, for example. I also put here to go on a daily walk if I can, 10 minutes. These are non-core habits, meaning I can do it. It's nice to do it, but I don't have to, but it'd be nice to do that. And also I put here, it would be nice to have a cheat day here and there. I can just, have a day where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just eat a bit of everything with more calories, okay? And then breaking it further down into micro 60-second habits, something that I can do like this. So one of the things that I put here is to log my weight on a daily basis. Again, that is just, you go to the toilet in the morning, weigh yourself, write it down, done. Or I've also added, I can snack in between meal. Again, these are minor small things that you can do to help you achieve your goals. Again, now working backwards, you got to understand. So we went from, you know, the micro 60-second habits to start snacking and logging my weight every day, which gives me an idea, okay, how much weight I weigh, and then going forward into nice non-core habits such as going on a walk, have a cheat day where I just eat nonsense sometimes, and also watch the educational video on fitness and nutrition. These are non-core habits. I don't really have to do it, but it would be nice if I do it here and there, okay? But the core habits still the same. Be mindful of what I eat and have 4 to 5 meals per day, consume 3,000 plus calories per day, consume and between 162 to 180 grams of protein per day, because that's how much I need for my height. I'm about 6'1", so I need that much calories and protein. And also here on the core habits, I need to work out, right? I need to go to the gym, I need to build muscle, right? And all that will lead to then the goal of gaining and building muscle, of course, like we mentioned, right? Which then when you go one short-term goal, which is to gain 1 kilo every month and to consistently work 3-4 times every week. And then if you go up from short-term goals to the long-term goal, which I already mentioned, is to build muscle and to gain weight. And that's it, guys. Most of your habits, you have to break it down into smaller habits like this one. And then obviously they mentioned everything, but what I wanted to touch upon quickly before you guys go ahead with your life and do whatever, this whole aspect here is called the 7 fears of life, where you really truly break it down where your goals sit. In this case, mine, as I mentioned, the actual 7 fears of life, composed of, you know, basic self-control, your health or well-being, relationships, love, friendship, sex, lifelong learning, being a creator, leisure, fun, relaxation, and wealth. These are just like categories where you can place different things in life, and then within that you can then break it down, all these goals, into sub goals, really small goals, to such micro habits. But there you have it. I'll leave the link for the book that I mentioned by Rob Moore, as well as this book as the template for you guys to see the 7 fears of life, to get an idea what that is all about. I hope that was helpful, guys. Really truly, if you're trying to get your goals, please break it down like that, and I will catch you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you, catch you soon. Ciao, bye.